Hello everyone, on this episode I'm going to be talking about the Conan graphic novels. Now, I started reading these, I can't remember actually. I think I either started reading these after doing the novels or before doing the novels. I think I might have started these before, but right at the same time. I don't know, it was back in like 2007, I think, when I started reading all these. The entire Conan series is now being done by Dark Horse, which I'm a pretty big fan of their work, or work as a publisher, whatever that means. Now, the great thing about this Conan series, because in the 70s and 80s there was a huge Conan comic book series and stuff, but the thing that's different about this is that the writers and the producers at Dark Horse wanted to do basically the entire story of Conan's life. So that's why this one is Volume Zero. So this is where it starts, and it's called Born on the Battlefield. So basically, this one starts with the birth of Conan, and the entire series is supposed to go from his birth to his death. So that's pretty cool. And another great thing about this series is that it includes a lot of, basically, it includes all of the Robert E. Howard stories also, but it grows upon it, extends it, expands it. Basically, like, all right, you'll have a Conan story like, let's say, the Frost Daughter's, no, what was it called? The Frost Giant's Daughter, I believe. And basically they will expand on it. Well, basically Robert E. Howard wrote it just as a story, so it happens. Now with these graphic novels, you'll get to see what Conan was doing before and what Conan did after. So that's pretty cool. And I think, yeah, this is volume 0, so this is the very first one. I think they are up to volume 18 now, so yipe. I think I've got 0 through volume 10, so there's a lot more I need. And there's a lot of spin-offs and stuff covering other Robert E. Howard stories and stuff. Like they recently started doing King Conan, which are some of Robert E. Howard's stories. I guess they thought they were taking too long to get to the later years of Conan's life. So they started doing these, which is pretty badass. And this one is the Scarlet Citadel, which is my favorite Robert E. Howard Conan story. So yeah, they also did King Conan, the Phoenix on the Sword, which was actually the first Conan story ever written by Robert E. Howard. Yeah, kind of odd he would start it. Yeah, that's the thing with Robert E. Howard. He didn't really differentiate or keep it in order, basically. I mean, with his stories, he just, one day Conan's king, then we shoot to when Conan was like a teenager thief. You know, it was kind of like a TV show like that, just all over the place. That's kind of how these are. And well, actually, these kind of put it in order, which is kind of nice, from his birth to his death. And the artwork is pretty good. Yeah, pretty good stuff. The writing is very good, especially early on. The early volumes are great stuff. And I really do enjoy the graphic novels that deal with Robert E. Howard stories, just to kind of see what they expand and put into it and stuff afterwards and before. So it's really fun reading these if you're a Conan fan. So I'd absolutely recommend that you check out the Conan graphic novels. The only thing is they get a little pricey. I think the price range is between $12 and $15, and considering that there are more graphic novels that I need than I have, that's that's pretty rough. Because I think there's about right now I think there's about 10 or 15 graphic novels that I need for the Conan series, so that's a lot of money. But I'll chip away at it. Considering I've been reading these for about 7 or 8 years now. So it's gonna take a lot of time to finish these, but they're great, and I can't wait to see what's in store for Conan every time I sit down and read one. So